Hi, and welcome back to my Pick a Card channel, the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm here with a Pick a Card reading for you. And today's Pick a Card topic is a little bit of a rapid fire reading today because we're going to look at a connection on your mind and what action can you expect from this person over the next 7 days. So we're really looking at a narrowed period of time right now. I hope that this will give you the opportunity to experience and then perhaps come back and drop your comment to see what you did experience, of course. I welcome back my returning subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being here. And thank you to anybody new on the channel today. Anybody who has stumbled across the channel for the very first time, we welcome you. We encourage you to join our beautiful soul family. I have such an amazing group of subscribers here. They encourage each other in the comments section. And I do offer a chance for my subscribers to win a free tarot reading as a thank you for your presence here. And all you have to do is drop your comments below. Make sure you're subscribed, hit your notification bell, your share button, your like button. It helps me to bring you guys more content, but it also helps me to notify you if you are chosen the winner of the reading. And I will do so in the comment section, giving you clear indications or clear directions on how to reach out to me to get the ball rolling. But for today's topic, the connection on your mind, what action can you expect? What movement in this connection can you expect over the course of the next 7 days? Now, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you stumble across this reading, 7 days from today or within the next 7 days, what can you expect? We do have 3 piles to choose from. Pile number 1 here with the red agate and the Lovers card. Pile number 2 with the green Adventurine and the 10 of Cups. Pile number 3 with the 2 of Cups, and this is a yellow, I believe it's a yellow agate or something. I'm not sure. If you know what this is, please let me know in the comment section below. So pile 1, pile 2, pile number 3, what can you expect from this person on your mind in their actions towards you? What can you expect out of this connection over the next 7 days? I'm going to start with pile number 1. Hello, pile 1. You were drawn to the Lovers. You were drawn to the red agate as well. And this is your reading. What can you expect from this connection, from their actions of this person on your mind over the next 7 days? What I love about the Lovers card here is you can see they're in deep connection. Could be a very physical connection here, very passionate. They have a bunch of grapes coming off the side. There's this butterfly of transformation, which means things could be coming to light or things could be transforming in your connection, perhaps in a very physical way. It's like we're learning more about each other with all of those vines. One of the vines is leading to a sunflower. So some of what we're learning is going to be really clarifying for where the connection is going. This is a wonderful card to be drawn to. So let's take a look here for pile number 1. What can you expect over the next 7 days from the person on your mind? What can you expect in this connection? We have the 8 of Cups. We have the Strength, also number 8. It could be a Leo. I'm getting this reference of like almost taming desires. Here's the 5 of Coins. We have the Death energy. Over the next 7 days, what can they expect, please? We have the Page of Cups. Back of the deck, we do have the 3 of Pentacles. And we have the Magician. So if this has been a connection for you, pile 1, where there's been a lot of communication, you may find that at the beginning of this time frame, of the first couple of days of this time frame, you may find that you're not sure what's going on. Like there's not a lot of communication. I feel like it's almost like there's a separation here. So you could be living in different cities or something as well. That doesn't have to be the case. However, they're just saying that perhaps the Divine Masculine is going to be dragging their feet a little bit, or there could be what feels like hesitation, which is going to affect how you feel about everything, about how you, because I feel like you've been spending time talking to this person. Maybe you've been spending time in a really strong like flirtation with this person and seeking out more information about each other. Maybe you don't know each other completely yet. And that's okay too. What they're encouraging you to do over this course of time is to make sure you're looking at things from higher perspective, because the good news is that before that 7-day time frame comes to a close, you're going to hear from this person. Something they're going to pop up out of the blue. We have the 3 of Cups coming out here too. So I feel like you're going to spend like the first couple of days feeling like you're not supported, feeling like this person isn't interested. Really, it's testing your strength. It's making you feel frustrated and feeling lack. We We have the Ten of Pentacles, but Spirit says you really have nothing to fear. They do feel like although this person may present themselves as somebody who's not really reliable, the truth is they do sense that this person has a lot of reliability, that there's a security within this person. Here's the Six of Cups. And it's not just like a passionate connection. This is something that you're starting to wonder, is there more to come? Is there more that's going to come beyond this 7-day period? Is there more to come beyond this, beyond what we're experiencing right now into connection? But look at how beautiful this looks. These are some of my supports, but they're really highlighting a different opinion of things over what you could be experiencing. It's like offering a different perspective than what you may be immediately sort of driven to or triggered by, because Spirit is saying you're going to be triggered by the impatience. You're going to be triggered by perhaps what you would sense or perceive as a lack of effort. But Spirit says they could just be busy, like literally, for the first couple of days in this time period. But it's like the longer we go, you could even, to be honest with you, you could go 5 days in and be really frustrated, or 4 days in. For the first 4 days, you're going to be very triggered, Spirit says. You may even be wondering, you know, is there even more to come? Like the sun is setting here. So you may be worrying that there's not more to come. And then boom, out of the blue, there's communication. It's like there's a justice that comes in overall. They're now highlighting the 8 and the 3 here. There's a justice that comes in overall for you. So they really want you to pay attention to the highest spectrum. They really want you to stay focused on abundance, focused on yourself during that slight delay. I feel like after the 4th day, that's when I feel like there's going to be a pop-in of communication. And there's the Lovers. And it could even present itself as some type of offer to maybe take you out. Because as I always say, and I try to always explain this in case there are new people coming into the channel, because I don't read in the same way that other readers do. I put down a card, it gives me information, and then I continue. I go through this process and it leads me back here. So there's this reference to making sure you're looking at things from every angle so that you don't get so frustrated and so overwhelmed that you start to give up hope completely. Because they're even saying that beyond that 7-day time frame, they see further communication. It's like we're setting a foundation. And this is a brand new thing. It feels like a brand new foundation, a brand new opportunity for love. And again, Spirit says you might have an over-emotional response to things, but Spirit says just hold on. Like even here, Ten of Swords, backup deck, Hanged Man, the Page of Cups, they're like, just hold on. We have more that's going to be revealed to you. You may feel like you're waiting, and you're going to be waiting for the first couple of days, but then they're going to pull through. And that sort of reinvigorates your sails. If the wind gets knocked out of you because of this fear and this worry, all of a sudden you get out of the blue. It's like a snap. It's like day and night from being frustrated to being excited. And I do feel like this could continue again beyond the 7-day time frame, because I don't see it ending beyond that point. So we're still exploring. Again, there could be an aspect of the two of you going out beyond that 7-day mark as well. I feel like you could be making plans. Because what I love about first of all, the 8 of Cups as a first position could go either way. We could look at it as a negative card or a positive card. And the supports to this card are really important to offer us the full spectrum. And you have the 3 of Cups, which is celebration. Celebration that is near, but they're highlighting celebration that is near. Because you're going to go through those first few days where you're like, this person is ghosting me. This person, I thought they were interested in, they're ghosting me. It's going to affect your confidence. You could be a Leo, a lot of Libra, a lot of Taurus here today as well. I just saw the turtle on the back of the deck that I'm holding. Slow and steady, though, wins the race. We do have the wolf and the rose hip. It says guardianship. And they're referencing the lone wolf, and they're also referencing kind of the alpha wolf. So this person could maybe represent that too, like an alpha. But also they're highlighting how the alpha wolf doesn't actually lead the pack. The alpha wolf brings up the rear to making sure that nobody's left behind. So they're referencing this divine masculine coming in from behind. Again, when we're feeling frustrated and we're looking in the wrong direction, that's when they're popping in. We also have here the hawk and the thistle. It says graceful persistence. And the thistle is very medicinal, but it stings when we handle it. So although there's really good news coming in for you, there's a sting in how we're going to handle the first couple of days of delay. But Spirit now hopes that because you have this foresight, because you have this information, that it's going to be an asset to you when you're experiencing this. And you're going to be a little bit more generous and compassionate to yourself and this person in that allowance of time, knowing that you're going to have good results that come in. And also knowing that they're saying that you're moving on from dissatisfaction in love. Like, this is a positive turn in the right direction for you. This is a new foundation that could mean a lot to you in the future. So this is a positive new foundation, and they want you to match that with your frequency as well. But very good results for you, pile number 1. This person will reach out. I do feel like you won't be going out perhaps within that 7-day period, but I feel like you'll be making plans to see each other. We have freedom flows. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream grand things in for divine sacred reason. And we have 1111. Numbers and doubles, synchronicity and 2. Don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. And there again, there's a sense of being triggered by the 4 of Wands here, which look like the 1111. Triggered by our impatience, which makes us start to rethink our involvement in the connection. But they're also saying that this person is also perhaps juggling a lot in life, juggling their own insecurities. We have to offer them compassion the same way that we would want them to offer it to us as well. But we do see very positive results for you, pile 1. Let's get a trumble, please. Pile number 1. What to expect over the next 7 days. There's the 8 of Pentacles. They don't want you to give up too soon. They say that there's a reference to like feeling like they're not putting in the effort, and that you won't want to put in the effort as a result of that too, because we're always trying to be relational to each other. But Spirit says your strength is in your resolve. Maintain your sense of confidence. They're saying that even though they're talking about absence making the heart even grow fonder. So if we can kind of switch our gaze towards that perspective, then we won't be overwhelmed by the thirst that we feel over the first few days. Again, I feel like the first 4 days you may not hear from this person, but I feel like beyond that point, they're going to start popping up. We have here under a microscope and the chain of events. We have Cancer energy for the Divine Feminine. They're also highlighting Virgo as well for the Divine Feminine. And we have Divine Masculine expressing their song, their frequency of song. It is going to come out, but I feel like it's going to be delayed. They could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And here we have the acoustics. So making sure that we're listening to the notes of intuition. The microscope could be a work connection element if that resonates with you, but they're more so highlighting the fact that you were drawn to the Lover's energy and asking us to kind of put our emotions under the microscope, making sure we're zooming out to see the full spectrum. Pile 1, that's what I have for you today. I hope it resonates. Drop your comment below for your chance to win a free reading with me. And be sure to check your notifications. I'm now waiting to hear back from my most recent 2 winners to reach back out to me. So be sure to check your notifications to see if I've reached out to you, notifying you that you are the winner of the free tarot reading. But I would love to have you come back here and visit me at the Tarot Cottage. You can also check out my link for Etsy for a personal reading as well. And I do update that shop daily, so keep checking back. But I hope that you have a beautiful day. Hello, pile number 2. You were drawn to the Green Adventurine and to the 10 of Cups, and this is your reading. What can you expect out of the person on your mind over the next 7 days? What action will they take? What can you expect in this connection? Now, I love the 10 of Cups because it represents so much abundance and sort of the full spectrum coming in. So this could be a sign that clarity is finally coming in when it comes to needing more information to begin. This could also be a very good sign of like positive outcomes that you have in your heart about this person. So let's take a look here. Now, the question of, this could even be a commitment cycle that you're asking about, potentially, or someone that you're currently dating, of course. But what can pile 2 expect over the next 7 days, please? Bear with me today. I have a little bit of a head cold, so just bear with me if my voice cracks a little bit. What to expect over the next 7 days? We have the 5 of Swords coming out with the Ace of Cups. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords and the Strength. We have the King of Wands. We have the 8 of Swords. Back of the deck, we have the Page of Swords, and we have the 4 of Swords. We're going to clarify this as we go forward. Can you clarify the Five of Swords and the Ace of Cups, please? Three of Pentacles. Justice. The Hermit. Lovers and the Four of Cups. Three of Swords. We also have the Knight of Swords and the Emperor. So what's really interesting about your pile and your spread, pile 2, is that you could desperately want clarity from this person over the next 7 days. And the truth is that I feel like this person is not prepared to give it. They're actually referencing divine feminine energy quite heavily. So this could mean that we're attracted to divine feminine energy. It doesn't have to be. It's all about energy. It has nothing to do with gender, but they're just really highlighting that. So that could resonate with someone very importantly. I feel like this person is not ready to express themselves. And I feel like this could create conflict. And I feel like they're doing it as an effort of self-preservation. But it's not setting a very positive foundation for the type of love that they need in their life and the type of love that you could perhaps be looking for. Because there is a conflict being set to begin the process of this new emotional love. So maybe we're not in the 10 of Cups together yet. We haven't developed this life of abundance together yet. Maybe we're at square one. Maybe we're waiting for square one to really arise. But I feel like you've been waiting, and there's a certain amount of stagnancy that you've already achieved or experienced in this connection that Spirit says is almost, I'm getting the term of like vacation, wanting to take a vacation. So I don't know if vacation will be a really important aspect for someone watching, a specific vacation, or just you being required by your guides to take a bit of a vacation to ground yourself, or spending the time where perhaps there's a lack of clarity, seeking clarity from your own heart space about how that makes you feel or how that has made you feel. They're talking here about feeling overlooked, and they don't want you to feel like this person is overlooking you. They say that that's not the case. There's something deeper going on. There's something, we have to look at it from a different perspective, and there could be more information that comes in that helps us from that perspective, but they're saying that we're going to feel overlooked. That's not the case, but we're going to feel that way. And that's going to hurt our feelings. And that's going to, when our feelings are hurt, that's perfect. It's a perfect launching pad for our ego to come in and say, see, I told you, don't do anything. Don't reach out. Don't push yourself out of your comfort zone. Don't be vulnerable, because you're going to get hurt here. So I feel like you could be maybe even waiting beyond the 7 days for the clarity that you're seeking. But Spirit says even within that, even within delays, they want you to take a spiritual vacation, so to speak, so that you can look at this from every angle to see how it's helping you. Because now they're really highlighting how this 10 of Cups, how everything's flowing out of this potted plant. And the potted plant for me is always a symbol of like, I planted a seed in the pot when there was plenty of room to grow, but maybe I outgrow the pot. Maybe from everything that I see that this pot is producing, I've outgrown this pot, and I need to now transfer this plant into something new, into a bigger environment. It's kind of like moving a small fish into a big pond. So they encourage you over the next 7 days, if you feel a lack of momentum or a lack of clarity from this person, Spirit says that they don't want you to minimize your own abundance, and they want you to use that as a tool of observation, because the Page of Swords is watching all the time. It's educating itself on what it's seeing, and it's using that education to perhaps start a healing process, start a discovery process, so that we can unload what we no longer need in that spiritual gas station that we talk about all the time, and we can keep moving forward in our journey. But what's interesting about this is we have the Page of Swords, and there's the Four of Swords, and we start with the Five of Swords. Sometimes when we're in the process of trying to heal within the Four of Swords, we can get a little defensive about what we're seeing or what we're experiencing, and that makes us deny to ourselves, because the heart wants what the heart wants. But Spirit says what you experience over the next 7 days from this person is not going to feel balanced or fair to you, and they never want you to tolerate less than what you deserve. Spirit is saying that this person is not, they're talking about a lot of Gemini energy coming through, and they're saying that this person is not taking action because they're kind of protecting themselves. they're in a suspended position where they feel helpless and they don't feel worthy. And that's what's contributing to the delays in the connection. So Spirit says that they don't want you to let this Five of Swords be the foundation of your heart, because you have such a beautiful openness that would be an asset to this person and acts as an inspiration, but we can't force them upon it. So Spirit says you may be a little bit disappointed with their actions over the next 7 days. And this creates like a fear for you. Now, you may seek out information from them over the next couple of days, or over the next 7 days or so. You may decide that you are really, really curious about what's happening. It could drive you a little bit crazy. And you might just reach out to them, or you might try to find some type of solution. There's also a reference to someone watching that maybe this isn't the only person on the roster that could be available for us, that ultimately there could be a new path for us to explore, especially when we start to take a vacation from what we have been hyper-focused on. All of a sudden, other opportunities start to reveal themselves to us. We start to see them more because we're now not just looking at one focus, we're looking at possibilities. And they say that there could be a possibility for you to explore amidst this healing cycle. So Spirit says you won't be bored during this process. In fact, it almost feels like a defiant act to go out with someone new or to start flirting with someone new while you're in the process of this frustration. Especially, and they say that this exploration with somebody new could happen within like the first 5 days or after the 5-day period where you're not hearing from them. That could be when you have this sort of defiant act of exploring something with new possibility, having a conversation or a banter with someone that provides a new path to explore. So I don't think you're going to be bored over this period of time. Back of deck already, 10 of Cups again, and here's the World. And what could reveal itself to you is the fact that there's an unfinished cycle over the next 7 days. But what they encourage you to do during that period of time is to refocus on your commitment to your own heart and really acknowledge how much peace am I receiving, how much belonging am I receiving from this person at this time? Is it in my best interest to stay focused here, or should I perhaps explore something new? Because even the exploration of something new is a defiant act almost to the universe, because it's like you're letting the universe know, I'm not letting anything drag me down. I'm not going to let a stagnation stop me from being a rolling stone and seeking out clarity and passions where I feel fit. So I do feel like you could be a little disappointed with their actions over the next 7 days. They're highlighting the 11-day period too. So this could be, again, for someone specifically watching, on the 11th day could be when you start to explore something new, or you start to get really anxious about the lack of confirmation and you seek out clarity. We have a life review. Take this time to take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced or anything that could be stagnant. Because Spirit's always trying to lead you to the Ace of Cups and peace within your own heart. And the first step in doing that is acknowledging where that peace has been disrupted. They say, give your cares and worries to the angels during this period of time and let them carry your burden. And we have creative writing. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. This is also my card of a to-do list. Things that need to be done. I feel like this person has a to-do list, but I don't think they're going to check that off. They're going to procrastinate. So Spirit says there are things that you need to do during this delay, because it's not going to go to waste and it's not actually a delay. Spirit says you're just living. And so they're talking here about, even despite no contact here, there's something about the impression that you leave that perhaps leads you down a new path anyway. So there's a bit of a to-do list to accomplish here. Yes, we have lack of feeling of safety. We have the wedding card coming out, but we have, is it safe for you to love, coming out in reversed. And Spirit says that could be what you're kind of worried about. We have codependency, addictions affecting a romantic life. Now, the wedding card kind of fell down, so that could resonate with someone. So please take that as it resonates to your situation. I'm not getting the sense of commitment cycles in this connection, but that doesn't mean that there aren't some sort of dynamic with a commitment cycle here. We have new love and getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens and a new person has stirred your romantic interests. Now, the truth is that even after this period of time, even if you explore something new, I don't necessarily think that this is the end of the connection. Back of the deck says forgiving and learning. It says as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So there's still going to be further communication, and Spirit says that's going to come in about a month's time or within the next month. And that could be where you're faced with a decision. And you're faced with setting a new foundation, leaning into this Ace of Cups and trying to explore this further, or your ego is really going to be present and it's going to try to dissuade you from that, or it could try to maybe lean you into it. But listen to the highest self at that time. Sometimes with the Five of Swords, when we feel slighted, we won't allow the other person to apologize. It's like we just won't let them have the satisfaction of feeling like we've forgiven them in some way. So I don't feel like the communication stops overall. I just think in the next 7 days we feel a lack of it. I think that they will communicate with you within the month's time. And I feel like they could perhaps ask for forgiveness at that time as well. You may feel a little conflicted of offering it. You might not feel like you want to present that or give them that satisfaction. We have Nomad. The nomadic wanderer lies deep inside. So take the leap now. Don't crawl back and hide. Spirit says that you're not designed to stay stagnant. Human beings are nomadic in nature. And when we start to see that resources aren't here, we move to a place where there are resources, whether we seek them out ourselves or we get them from other people. We have Divine Guardian. Do not be nervous today or tonight because the path you're on will lead you just right. And Spirit says that what is needed to be revealed is being revealed over this next 7 days. Let's get a charm bowl, please, for pile number 2. Their actions over the next 7 days. What advice do you have? Frustrating delays, Two of Wands. There's that Ace of Cups. Again, reconfirming the dedication you have to your own heart and the peace within your own heart. They say the next 7 days could disrupt that. Here's the Tower reversed. And they're saying that this person is like creating the frustrating delays because they're just trying to avoid some type of upheaval, some type of change. Like there's a fear of creating chaos. We have Kiss and From. I'm hearing that song too by Sixpence None the Richer, Kiss Me. We have Q, H, we have F, we have Kiss and From. As I said, I don't feel like you're going to be bored over the next 7 days. I feel like you have other options to explore. We have the Divine Masculine here with the blue shell and the blue whale tail. They're talking here about sitting upon information they know to be true about their feelings, but being afraid to perhaps express themselves. We have Cupid's arrow coming in out of the blue, a leaf of change and a key. So this could be a new energies popping into your life, new opportunities. We do have here a commandment that says, thou shalt not covet the neighbor's house. So take that as it resonates to your situation. And we also have here the screwdriver. Now I do think about sort of work that has to be put in. It does feel like a longer, more laborious process to use a screwdriver, like a handheld, but it's talking about making like progress, but perhaps slow progress over the next 7 days. Pile number 2, that's what I have for you today. I hope it resonates with you. Drop your comment below for your chance to win a free reading, and be sure to hit your notification bell. I am waiting to hear back from my most recent 2 winners, so be sure to check your notifications in case you missed my notification, in case you missed my comment. You can also check out my link for Etsy for a personalized reading, and I do update that shop daily, so keep checking back. But please come back and visit me at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Hello, pile number 3. You are drawn here to the Two of Cups and here to the yellow jasper. And this is your reading. What can you expect from this person on your mind or this relationship over the course of the next 7 days? Where will be progress? What action will they take? The Two of Cups talks about a relationship forming, perhaps the beginning or the blossoming of a new relationship. They're holding on to this vine and they're both having a cup on either side. And the vine for me is a symbol of seeking out new information. So you could be learning new things about each other. This could be a relationship that has already officially formed or one that will be forming very soon. So let's take a look for pile number 3, please. Pile number 3, please. What can you expect? The King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Nine of Coins. I just saw the Seven of Cups poking out as well. Here's the Five of Wands. And we have the Four of Wands. And what I love about this for you, Pile 3, is that there's this ladybug sitting here on the cactus. And the cactus can feel like a challenge. It's something that stings, but it's sitting in a teacup, which for me is a symbol of, you know, constructive feedback, sometimes criticism, but feedback from our guides when we feel restless or frustrated. It's like some things that can sting for us, that can trigger us when we feel frustrated or we feel like we're waiting for something to be revealed. That's what they're really showing me. It's like maybe you've been waiting to have something revealed to you. And I feel like, if I'm honest with you, there's a bit of a similarity to Pile 1, because I feel like there could be a slight delay at the beginning of the week that you're referencing, the next 7 days. In fact, you could be feeling maybe really sure that nothing's going to happen by the time that 6th day rolls around, but Spirit sees something really good coming in for you, like at the last minute, on the last day, or the second last day. Like they're saying here with this poodle, you know, the poodle has this beautiful frou-frou cut, but the truth is it's not supposed to. People look at a poodle like it's cut in a ridiculous cut, but the truth is that poodles are cut like that specifically because they're water dogs. And the way that they cut them like this protects vital organs. So they're asking you not to get distracted by frustrating delays. Protect your vital organs, protect your heart specifically. And because they're asking us to protect our vital organs, they're also saying that we have to guard what we say, because when we are frustrated, sometimes we say things that we wouldn't otherwise say. They're saying guard your tongue a little bit, because sometimes they're saying that your tongue could be a little spicy or it could be a little cutting when you feel really frustrated. And the truth is this person has intentions and they have plans, and I feel like they're a really good egg. I just keep hearing that song, I'm on my wave, get out my wake, I'm running late. But they are running late in this 7-day period. But they're coming. They're coming on a wave. And it's like they're showing all the dolphins. Like they're showing somebody who has a lot of joy, a lot of levity. It's like a big teddy bear of a person, perhaps. It's somebody who's just loving and somebody who has good intentions. Maybe we don't quite know each other 100% yet. Maybe they're not sort of jumping through the hoops of our expectations yet. But Spirit says you're going to get what you're looking for beyond that, within that 7-day period. Because we have the Nine of Coins sitting here. And this is success. This is arriving at the position that you want to be in. So what position do you want? Do you want to have a clarity or someone asking you to be your partner in some way, in some capacity? Are you looking for a proposal? What are you looking for? Because Spirit says you're probably going to get it within the 7 days, but they're going to be running a little late. You're going to feel like it's coming in late. But protect those vital organs before you leap into the cold water and start to react based on your frustrations and those delays. Because again, sometimes when that happens, we can speak out of turn. We can turn our frustrations towards other people. And that's why they're saying guard against that. They're trying to offer you constructive feedback to those feelings. They're saying that you're going to be triggered by that, but they're trying to say to you in this reading, you don't have to be, because they're assuring you success. They're assuring you that good luck is on your side. And they're saying that you're going to be in a happy position. You're going to feel secure about where perhaps even this connection is headed. Here's the Eight of Swords. They are indicating that up to this point, this person's kind of, maybe they've felt like they don't know which direction they're going in. They could be a Pisces. It's like they don't, or Cancer. They don't know which direction they're going in. But the truth is that even that's a bit of a denial, because they do know what they want. They do know what they want. They could just be a little bit afraid or insecure. They're running a little bit late. Here's Justice coming out. And what I love about the progress that's happening for you over this next week is going to be the security that you feel, the empowerment that you feel in your new position. Here's the Five of Wands. And this is them asking you to show determination during a period of frustration, especially if you're feeling frustrated right this moment. If you feel like there's nothing moving the cart. And Spirit says, don't let the cart get before the horse. Don't let the cart get before the horse is what I'm hearing. It's like there's a step-by-step situation here. It's like people are taking certain steps. We can't disrupt that momentum. And they say that we also sometimes get triggered by comparing our position in love to other people's. And that could be a big part of this too, of like, I want to make sure that I feel secure so I can share that security with other people. It's like I want other people to see how secure I am. Maybe you've been talking about this person. You want to feel justified. But your higher self knows something you don't about what you're going to achieve here. And Spirit says you're going to achieve more clarity and more peace over the next 7 days. Again, I feel like they keep referencing I'm running late. So this person could run a little bit late in that time period. But even your higher self is coming forward saying, you know that you can feel secure here. There's something about this person's energy that feels abundant. Here is the Death energy. I just saw the Six of Wands too. Here's the Page of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. There's the Queen of Swords. You could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And they are asking you, because you are this Queen of Thought perhaps, and you may not have that as your sun sign, but they're talking about your ability to discern and your ability to lead. And because that's an ability within you, it just may need a little bit of practice to gain a little bit of spiritual muscle in. So these delays, they're even meant for you sometimes. The distraction in the delays, the impatience that we receive, there's actually no delay in anything, but we perceive it as such. It makes us thirsty, and that's inspiration. And we're supposed to calm that thirst within us. And we can't always look to other people to calm it for us in the moment, which is why we need to learn how to bring ourselves back down to grounding when that happens. So Spirit says this is a place where we perhaps need work because we are a bit of a worrier, or we overthink about things, and it leads us to certain conclusions, which can act as a spiral. But there's still so much more to come and so much more to discover. And I love that the Death energy is here like this, because this is positive. This Death energy is about transitions into more. And I feel like this person is just a little afraid. It's fear that is holding them back here. But Spirit says there's so much more coming for you. Here's the Hanged Man. Here's the Seven of Cups. So they want you to have kind of like a backup plan when it comes to your emotional reactions. Try to switch it and see it from a different perspective as to why that delay is happening. Because we have movement, permanent changes. And truth is that I feel like this person is working on their own obstacles. Like that's why there's delays. We can't minimize how when we're collaborating with other people, they also are going through certain steps to try to master their own obstacles, their fear obstacles, their insecurity, their worthiness. So we can really be off a beautiful type of compassion. It's like a togetherness that we experience these things, perhaps for different reasons, but we all experience them. And here's the King of Swords. Back of the deck, we do have the Emperor coming through here. In this moment, they do feel like there's a certain amount of fear coming from the Emperor's energy. But Spirit says, within this 7 days, you're going to feel more secure in where this connection is going. And I do feel like this connection could keep moving forward. Yep, there's the Page of Wands. Here's the Three of Wands. We are expanding beyond that point. And there's the Knight of Cups. And there's the Empress. So we do have the Knight of Cups coming forward with an offering. And it's a vulnerable offering. Spirit says this person's going to be feeling vulnerable with the clarity that they share. They could be declaring their feelings for you. They could be offering you like assurement of where this connection is or where they want it to go. But Spirit says there's beautiful progress and luck is on your side. You may feel like you're waiting slightly, but hold on to that discernment of your own abundance and make sure that you are looking to the future instead of feeling frustrated in the present. So beautiful progress that is going to come in for you. Again, they keep referencing I'm running late. Playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. We have children being a factor potentially, perhaps for the divine masculine here. The King of Cups can be the father figure. So please take that as it resonates. It doesn't have to resonate with you, but if it does, you'll know that that's your message. That could be one of the reasons why they feel limited. We have soulmate. This could be a soulmate. We do have separation. Time apart from your partner could be on the horizon, but perhaps because of responsibilities. But I do feel like there's going to be confirmation for you and clarity coming in for you as well. And they keep referencing the cart before the horse when it comes to children as well. So please take that message as it resonates to you. The next 7 days, what can they expect from this person? We have the frog and the lotus. It says metamorphosis, clearing out the clutter, transformation, compassion with the lotus as well, and expansion, things expanding here. So look beyond the immediate appearances with the bobcat. Patience is a virtue. Look beyond the immediate appearances of things, especially within the first few days, maybe even within the first 6 days for someone watching. Look beyond it. And when you feel the rise of your own tensions, your own fears and anxieties rising to the surface, Spirit says use that time to transmute it into clearance and compassion for yourself and other people. We have a note on love. Seeking different seasons and entering into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation, and goal, blessed is the body, mind, and soul. And this could be the beginning of a beautiful story, Spirit says. This could be the beginning of something really important. They're saying that you're going to pursue this beyond the 7-day mark. It says distant dream. But this could be a dream that's evolving over the course of time. Again, over the next 7 days, we're still seeing a lot of progress. Even within that small, short frame of time, we're seeing clarity, truth coming to the surface. Let's get a charm bowl for pile number 3, please. For actions over the next 7 days. Eight of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. They're referencing how you may feel like you're giving up, or this person isn't putting in enough effort and you'll feel like giving up or something. But Spirit says, again, patience is being tested here. There's a feeling about considering what I built versus what I want to build as well. And part of their hesitation is just a little bit of self-protection, which we all do. Could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We have a lot of Libra here as well. That's a Cancer energy. The wheel, Capricorn, the wheel of fortune working in your favor. Capricorn in the bowl. We do have hammer, persistence. It's the red-handled hammer, so there's empowerment. We have the Star of Aquarius and making sure that we are staying focused on abundance. We have Q, V, R, N, T, L, and I in the bowl. Oops. All right, pile 3, that's what I have for you today. I hope it resonates with you. Drop your comment below for your chance to win a free reading with me, and be sure to hit your notification bell, of course. You can even come back after the 7-day period and let me know how it went. Your guides, of course, will be walking with you no matter what path you choose to take here. I also invite you to make sure you check out my links below for Etsy, for personal reading if you feel called to, and I do update that shop daily. For my Instagram, I sometimes post giveaways and freebies over there too, so check me out on Instagram. But I hope that you come back here and visit me at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day.